What's up, fam? Hope everybody's doing fantastic out there. Today we are taking a look at a knife that is kind of unreleased at this point of filming. I think there's one version that is available, but I don't know if for how long, and then the other version will come out sometime this month or next month. We are taking a look at the Tenable, the Tenable Fenrir, designer from Sparrow. And you're looking at, this is the Blackwash 14C blue and pink G10. So you guys know what that means. It means we are taking a look at the CDC variant of the Fenrir. Now these are limited to 150. So these are individually numbered. They are, they're all gone right now. I think they have held on to a few for just in case there's any sort of QC issues, anything like that. And then I guess whatever's left will be going with them to Blade Show. So, hey, Blade Show Texas, I think, is the next one. So, hey, if you catch a hold of one of those, you never know. Again, this particular version is 150 limited. Now, these things run about $70 on the website. They are there's a bunch of different variations. It's everything from aluminum to micarta and G10 and everything in between. I think right now there's a red and black fragged aluminum version on their website, on Tenable's website. So if you're seeing this, jump on there and check. If you like red and black, hey, grab it and see if, like I said, that version seems to be available on their website. All the other versions are saying sold out, but they're just not available yet. They've just not been made available. But you're looking at, I think it's the same general stats for the regular Fenrir, but we're looking at a 3.44 inch blade and 7.92 overall. And they weigh right at 4 ounces. This one is 3.9 ounces. So again, depending on what your handle material is, depends on the weight. So since there's such a wide range of that, just be aware of that. A pretty cool design. I really enjoy it, and this Tenable version is pretty stinking cool. Let's go ahead and jump in here. We'll take a look at this version here. So again, this is the CDC version with the candy stripe, or the retro stripes as they're calling it. You got the blue and pink, the standard Hansen colors, standard CDC colors. And Tenable is, it's concept, so of course their quality is on point. Open pillar construction. You do have a reversible pocket clip. It is a standard deep carry pocket clip, not inset, but we do have flat screws. Thumb stud only on this version, and a button lock. And take a look here, Tenable logo. And we have the typical Tenable branding and everything. There is your 036 for that one. There's your model number, 14C28N. And on this side, you have the Knife Info Greg Shop, the Sparrow logo, and then the Fenrir. Looks like here. So plunge grind is pretty horrible, let's be honest, but you have a massive finger toil, so it doesn't really matter. Plunge grind ends about right in this area somewhere, right in this area. So you do still have sharpening room, but it does make for a very comfortable choke up position. And sharpening is done very well. Of course, again, this is concepts, budget line, so you cannot expect anything less. Tip looks fantastic. Let's talk about the knife itself. A absolutely fantastic job on this button lock. Very, 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 very happy with how it is. And I have gotten to play with the prototype versions, and they had the same action on them. So the fact that the prototype and then this production has the same kind of quote unquote detent, the plunge is done very well on these. Just a really great job. The lock geometry is done well, and it fidgets really well. Very smooth. I haven't done anything with this knife. I haven't taken it apart. I haven't lubed it. I haven't done anything. This is right out of the box. I've actually carried it a little bit, yeah, fantastic job with the button lock Fenrir. I can't remember. I think the original Fenrir has a front flipper. I might be hallucinating that. If I am, so be it. But that's the only real difference between the two, and that and handle materials and blade material. But as far as the design itself, the design aesthetic, it's done the same way. And this thing is just so comfortable in hand. Once you get it in hand, it just fits really well. Has a fantastic feel in hand. And then you can have the ability to choke up there. Personally, again, and I'll say this, I like having the access to a finger tool. I think that's nice and all, but on a knife that's this well thought out, when you have it in your hand and you get into that position right there and it just fits in your hand, I would much rather have an extra 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of blade of cutting, actual cutting edge than have that finger tool, because to me that finger tool just doesn't do that much. I don't need that choke up spot when you can get locked in right here. I can do just as much kind of close up work right here as with that than I would having to come in here and do precise work. But again, that's just a nitpicky thing. It's just it's my thoughts on it. But the way it fits in my hand, it's just, God, this thing is so nice. I'm so glad I jumped on one of these, because I wasn't sure if I was going to get one, because I knew I wanted to get the premium version. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna show my guys some love there at the CDC, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I jumped on one. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize there were only 150 of these being made, and you guys know I'm a sucker for some limited stuff. So, and especially again getting to help out my boys Luke and Drew are awesome people. So glad I could help them out. And this is one, like I said, definitely jump on it for the regular Tenable version when it comes out, whatever your favorite handle material is. And like I said, check your right now. You may be able to get that that black and red one. Let's go ahead and take a look at our hardware. I do believe we are working with all T8s on this one. Got a little bit of wiggle on that back one. Everything else is looking pretty good. That one's not got a little bit of wiggle on it. Just a little bit there. Excuse me. T6 is on the pocket clip. Just a little bit of wiggle on all your body screws. So not terrible. Nothing out of the ordinary. But again, for a $70 knife right now, fantastic job on these. So yeah, definitely pick one up if you have the ability to. But with that, I am going to cut this one here. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. As always, please remember to be kind, be humble, and be EDC. We'll catch you on the next one.